Hi there, this is Love Johar. Thank you so much for tuning into this channel and thank you so much for watching this video. A very important topic I'll be covering in this video regarding information security objectives. Why are information security objectives important? Without information security objectives, we would not be able to track our ISMS, right? Now, as part of ISO 27001 implementation, our main job is to make sure that we maintain the ISMS and we continually improve the ISMS, right? So, without having complete security objectives into place, how can we continually improve the ISMS? How can we know where we are at any given time? Okay, that's why information security objectives are very important from a compliance perspective of from ISO 27001, as well as if you want to show progress to your senior management also in terms of how you are ISMS is going at the moment. Definitely you need to show them information security objectives only. Now these objectives can vary from company to company. However, here I am giving you some examples, 5 examples of information security objectives that will definitely come handy to you wherever you will go. Okay, so keep watching and stay tuned for more on this.
So as a beginners, we do a lot of mistakes which you guide us. If you do mistake, you always say us like, go back and correct it and then come back. Unless we don't correct it, you don't gonna go next ahead. Actually, this is a good thing. Usually no one, I mean, like, no one even wait for the students to learn and then go ahead. Usually they usually go and say that, okay, we are done with ISO implementation, we are done, that's it. That's a good thing which I can say, which a practical experience I can say precisely. I have been in the IT field for the past 12 years from now, and I am in search of shift my career as well. I have no previous experience on cyber security or how does GRC works. Nothing. I have no clue how it works. So I and also love has even taught me, like, very basics. I have no clue, right? So as I'm very new to the cyber security, he has taught me very basics on what is CIA, and before I go, what is encryption and what types of encryption we have for confidentiality, and what is hashing for integrity, and a lot of things which I have learned. So I would recommend anyone who would like to start their career in cyber security, so should go through love and then learn some practical experience.
Okay, so now coming back to the security objectives. So first security objective that we have is reducing the number of phishing incidents by 40% within 12 months. Okay. So now how will we measure this? Okay. So here are some metrics for you so that you can track this, right? So number one, you will measure the number of reported phishing emails. Okay. And the evidence will be phishing email logs. Okay. Then you will have success rate of phishing simulations and the evidence will be phishing simulation reports. Accordingly, employee training participation and evidence will be training attendance records, certificates, and training logs. Okay, so this is how you basically have measures to track as well and evidence as well corresponding. Secondly, you have achieving 100% compliance with data encryption standards within 6 months. Okay, so then you have percentage of encrypting devices versus encryption status. Okay, from endpoint management tools. Then you have audit results, internal audit reporting, non-compliance incident reporting, user compliance rate, compliance checklist. Then you have improving patch management also to ensure 95% of critical patches are applied within 7 days. And in order to track it, you have patch application time frame, you have patch deployment reports from patch management tools, percentage of system updated, system update logs, and vulnerability scanning. Then you have vulnerability scan results also, which you can fetch from vulnerability assessment reports. So this is how you track the security objectives along with their measures to track and evidence as well. Okay, so it's very handy, and this is how you actually have to do it, and this is how you need to show this report to anybody if you want. Okay, to the senior management as well. This is how you basically track all the evidences along with the tracking mechanism that you have. Okay, reducing the average time to detect and respond to incident to less than 4 hours. How you detect it? You basically have MTD in place. Okay, security incident detection logs with timestamps you need to take, and meantime to respond you need to take incident response time logs and post incident analysis reports. That's how you measure this. So the last column is very important because last column basically gives you evidences how you can basically support all the measures that you are tracking. Overall, very good starting point for anybody who is actually starting their journey in Astro 7001. Information security objectives are a mandatory requirement of clause 6.2 as well. But I just wanted to create a video for this so that you understand how to create information security objectives. Very few things to keep in mind here would be the information security objectives should be measurable. You can easily measure them, and secondly, you should be able to easily track them, and you should be able to provide measures to track as well as evidence as well for them, so that in case of if auditor asks, how have you come to this conclusion, you should be able to produce some artifacts as well. So these are some important things to keep in mind while trying to create your information security objectives. Anything else if you want to ask with me in terms of information security objectives, feel free to ask in the comment section. This actually was one of the topics that I was mainly confused with, how to define the security objectives when I was learning ISO 27001. So I thought that it will be a good starting point for all of you out there who are starting your journey to actually learn this throughout. And also, if you are tracking your information security objectives in a different manner also, please feel free to add in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.